we shoot that scene? Yeah, we shot that scene as well, but in addition, there was ADR, and I'm doing.
She looked
voice for both
nice.
English and Japanese, and I don't.
Oh yeah,
sing
she
visually.
played Rainy. Oh,
So I think I was nervous the most to
she
shoot this scene
British
because it's
or
like
Australian
completely
or some
silent
shit?
in the
What the
ADR
fuck,
room, and you can just hear your voice back. But it was a fun scene.
bro? When she started laughing, I thought she had. I thought she barely understood what the nigga was saying.
Absolutely.
It was just laughing. But then she started speaking with a fucking Australian accent.
Troy,
Perfect
we know
English.
that you sing, and you sing damn good.
Damn.
We heard your voice for the first time, I think, at the DS2 reveal trailer at TGA. We heard you do it.
She looked nice.
So can we expect some hate?
He looks at
This
who we
nigga
are
about to
as
go
people,
sweat out.
and he infuses
Don't come
that
back,
into the
nigga.
character. And that is something that is such an honor, and I don't say that lightly.
Look at this nigga hair, bro.
Because it's
Nigga
so
look like
much
he was
fun.
working with a
First of all, I want you
scientist
to
or some
sing, I
shit.
want you to create
Nigga look like he
music
get shot out of
that's something
cannons
you
and
want
shit.
to be passionate for. I'm gonna make you do something you're not
That nigga
comfortable
do
doing.
dastardly stunts and
But that
shit.
becomes a
Like
part of the character. And so I'm grateful. He gave
that
me a
nigga was
chance
doing
to
stunts for
sing,
Muscle
do
Man.
my best. I hope you guys like it because definitely, as you've seen, the music.
This
the
shit
bar of
spiked
the
up
music
today.
in this
What
game
the
is
hell?
super high. So I'm just happy to try and vault over.
His shit kind of on some Super Saiyan shit.
Well,
ヒックスは最
Hey.
初ギター持ってなかったんですよ。
didn't have a guitar at
コロナの
first.
時に、
And
まあ、
during
世界中が辛い思いしてる時に、
What she gotta say?
English and the Japanese voices. I know I've seen on.
Well, everybody be
Saturday
quiet. Be
being in the
quiet.
Studio,
Everybody quiet.
Recording the Japanese voice. I know this has been a big collaboration for you. Any final thoughts on what it was like? to work
GF,
with
you
Hideo?
talking too much.
I don't even know where to begin. Every single process, as an actor, it was the first time to challenge everything with the shoot, ADR. But I think Hideo really understands what we go through as actors. Just talking about the music, we had like little ear things in our ear, and he'd just play your music and just something small like that. We don't have a film set, but it
Damn.
really brings all the emotions out, and it's really rare that
I can see how they do
during,
that.
like,
I can
the
see it.
ADR process, I had a few times where I was almost about to cry because
Damn.
just his storytelling and the music and everything,
vividness.
when it comes together, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was everything.
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
my imagination.
I see what you're
So,
saying. Yeah.
本当にありがとうございます。I'm so proud to be a part of it.
Arigato.
Thank you.
Rainey has some great moments as well in the game that you'll get to see when you play it. Well, we have
Yeah,
one
she
last
nice. She
special
nice.
message
She
from Hal.
nice.
Let's
She
take a look
nice.
at that now.
She look nice. What the fuck? Oh.
I hope you all enjoyed the Deathstranding 2.
But this bitch yellow. That's a banana. Yeah, she bananaed up. What the hell? That's crazy though.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Al. Well, before we wrap it up, we have to give the
I
last
want to see somebody
about me.
say something.
This is a special
about
moment for
something.
you and for all of us.
They're showing me the
Let's
chat
take a
back
seat
to the
and talk
beginning.
more about Death Stranding 2.
Oh, no, they're not. This is the end. They said, does this game support feet scanning? Niggas want them feet scans in the game.
Well, Hideo, as I said,
feet.
I know it's been a long journey to get here. The
No
game
new
is
trailer.
complete. Now you're beginning the world tour, and we're starting it here in Los Angeles, where we announced the game a number of years ago. I'm sure you must be looking forward to its final release.
ありましたけど、
And I had so many
コロナ
things.
が
I just want to hear what he said in the beginning, a little bit, just a little bit.
病気をしまして、
And I became a little sick during the pandemic.
Because I know,
And I thought,
yeah, he's talking about pandemic, and he's going to talk about the same shit, connections, and I feel like I have to do something.
まあこの日を迎えられて、
I'm here today.
But my
for you.
thing is, right, the fact that he noticed
ありがとうございます。
that the action segment was kind of weak. 'Cause after the action segment played, he said, you know, and it's a delivery game, just to let you know. Remember that. It's a delivery game.
Itching, obviously,
He had to remind
play through
niggas
the
that
full
shit.
game. I got to play some of it.
You see these niggas in chat talking about bye everyone. Nigga, get the fuck out the chat. Why don't you go send him a friend's request, nigga? Why don't y'all go subscribe to each other? But look, hold on.
Corner.
まあ、
That's mean, ain't it?
Demic,
I mean, they start.
Kutsuna. Fantastic. Our next guest, a man who we all know and love. He plays Higgs back again for DS2. The one and only Troy Baker. Come on out, Troy. Death Stranding 2. She's
Yeah, I skipped for a reason, bro. I came out here for one reason, bro.
shows.
All right, listen. That's where I came in about around here. Oh, what she gonna say?
I got a text
Listen, low-key,
from
I
my
rewinded just to see what
friend,
she was talking about.
actress Rinko Kikuchi. She's a Japanese actress.
Tell me a bit about how did you get involved in this
ain't gonna lie.
project? How did Mr. Kojima reach out to you?
I got a text from my friend, actress Rinko Kikuchi. She's a Japanese actress. And she was like, oh, Hideo wants to be in touch with you. And I had no idea what she meant. But
She-
the next thing I
She's
knew,
Australian
I was
with the
at his
Japanese accent.
office and with like a huge screen.
An
with,
Australian
like,
and Japanese
the most
accent.
coolest artwork of my character. And he was like briefing me with all the details and just like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hideo, why did you want to have Shirley in this game?
ですね、日本のキャラクターを出したかったんです
Well,
ね
I wanted to have a Japanese character.
アジアの人を CG にする
Like,
とかなり難しいんですよ。
It's very difficult and challenging to have an Asian kind of person as a CG.
And Higgs is back in DS2, but you have
Okay. Now, I see what she was talking about. Let's go see this beginning scene once more.
tell us anything about what we're about to see, Hideo? Okay, here's the.
Thank you. In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mother's bellies.
Now, if she say that, then right.
In our world, babies are born and grow up to be
I mean,
adults.
it could still be
Or
Lou.
at least they're supposed to.
But if you was a baby in the other world, you wouldn't probably grow up.
In a realm of the dead.
But are you?
Wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But would a kid
Rayleigh's
grow up
baby will be
there
born,
either?
right?
I don't know.
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
It's like an omen.
It's okay.
Did she put on a Japanese accent for the role? Because I don't think she's playing the character, is she? Because when she was sitting there at the talking just now, she didn't sound like she had that thick of a Japanese accent.
Raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. Oh, that was terrible. I thought it was pretty good, actually.
So you'll be a mother who
I
gives
really wanted
birth
to
a
dissect
baby.
the action part though, for real, for real. Is this the end of the? Yeah, that was the end of that cutscene. Okay, yeah, they about to walk away, and then like I think
In addition, there was. So I think I was nervous the most to shoot this scene because it's
Here-
like completely silent in the ADR room.
here it's
and
like
no
she has like a
voice
fucking
back, but, it was
Australian
nice.
accent,
Well, you sound great.
but in the thing. That's weird because she just said she does the voice for both, right? But in real life, she's and for her, it wouldn't be an Australian accent, right? She talks like a person from Australia, but she kind of has a slight Japanese accent. So that's like if she was British with a Japanese accent. You know what I mean? So she's Australian with a Japanese accent, but for her role as the character, they got her speaking in like a standard English accent, but like
If when no.
I mean, she's speaking standard English
and
with her
said that
Japanese
this
accent, I should say. Because all you hear is a Japanese accent in the fucking game. I thought it was different voice actors. But let me see.
It's tomorrow's
結構謎な存在
L
なんですよ
scenes.
まあ彼女も
Oh, that's the actress's name, L.
She has special
Tomorrow's L
abilities,
scenes, okay.
and
But he said it weird because he's translating. I don't think he just meant,
Get crazy. Wait till
Okay.
you guys see this scene.
L
Let's check
tomorrow
this
is her
out.
scene.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Hey, you think he funny? You seen that smile on that nigga face, bro?
starts to get
he said,
crazy. Wait
he
till
said,
you
let's
guys
check
see
this out tomorrow. He's sitting there smiling like, yeah.
Let's
Look at
check
him.
this out. Tomorrow.
He like, he looked over at them niggas. Kojima staring
This is
at
when
the screen
event
like,
starts to get crazy. Wait
yo,
till you guys
Kojima
see
staring
this
at the
scene.
screen already like, I don't give a fuck about what this
Let's
nigga
check
talking
this
about.
out. Tomorrow.
They didn't laugh. He just turned back around like, oh, okay. Let's check this out tomorrow. That shit was funny. They should have. Why wouldn't they try to strangle him? That's the crazy thing. The fact that she can cause the what do they call it in here? The time fall. She can cause time fall. It's crazy. They get a bitch some kicks. Uh-oh. I ain't realize she took the kicks off. It's probably a new brand deal. Hold on. It's probably a new brand deal. I ain't gonna lie. What's the sneakers? Oh, shit. We can't see the brand. I gotta wait for the shoe to land. Hold on. We gotta wait for the shoe to land. If I was doing this on the laptop, it would be way easier. Nah, that's some bullshit. She got some Bridges. She got some Bridges shoes on. That's not no fucking Skechers or nothing like that. Nah, she got Bridges shoes on. I thought those were some other shit. Bro, yo, niggas was saying, oh, that's why people were saying that. They say, yo, does this game come with free feet scans? Kojima is not escaping the allegations, bro. Feet. He got feet in there, bro. You know he scared the shit out of her feet, bro. He said this in Metal Gear Solid with Quiet. He said, bro, I really, really wanted to capture the detail of them feet. I had to scan her feet. I took pictures of the bottom of her feet. Like, he was going crazy. And then now he did it again in 4K. She probably was like, bro, this nigga want my feet in the scans? Okay. They probably low-key know that he on some wild shit. Nah, then he purposed it too. Like, okay, we're gonna have her stab her feet into the nigga's neck and turn him into an old man. It's a robot though. I didn't notice why people were saying that. I know that he had the allegations in the past. I didn't see no evidence of it in this game, and I didn't peep that. Kojima is not escaping the allegations, okay? Okay, and it seems like the longer she uses this, the more like crazy looking she get. She starts smiling like she a nut job. Her hair's already turning black. You know what I'm saying? She's wilding out. Jumping on these motherfuckers, dancing. That nigga just look like Norman Reedus, bro. I'm sorry. Like, he don't look like he playing Sam Porter, Bridges, whatever the fuck his name is. Nigga, that's just Norman Reedus. That's Daryl Dixon standing there in the future. That's what the fuck going on. Okay, now, and I wonder, right? I wonder if this whole combat sequence is this reflecting, like, man, I hope Kojima would only, I mean, he wouldn't have, he probably made, I don't know, hold on, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself, right? First of all, can you play as her? That's what the fuck I'm asking, right? Can you play as her, right? And then I was saying, like, if you could, maybe he would have already showed it today. But then again, maybe he wouldn't have showed it because he wants to keep a secret. That's the shit I was just rambling about, right? So, can you play as her? Maybe he would have showed it, but then again, no. He wants to keep secrets. I mean, the only reason I'm thinking that is because the action, I'm going to get into that second part, right? But the action that he showed later when you fighting a Deathstranding Snake, when you fight him, he was like, nah, bro, listen. He was looking like that shit was unimpressive. And I low-key, and I fuck with Deathstranding. I was low-key like, nah, this shit is not looking super strong. Like, it's looking weak. And he said, listen, I gotta remind y'all, this is a delivery game. That's how you know that he knows the action was a little underselling in that segment. But, mind you, it was on easy mode from what I can see. And the player, Yoshi K, he's not the best, okay? Yeah, she just get more feral as she does this shit. Wait, hold on. Did he just have octopus marks on his neck? Did he have octopus marks on his neck? Hold on. What's that shit on the bottom of his neck? Or maybe that's just a part of like some shit. Okay. I don't know. All that sort of shit matter, bro. It's little details. You feel me? Like the fact that wasn't her hair just blonde here? Okay, no, I'm tripping. It's still black this whole time. She just had it wrapped up. Go from black hair, go from blonde to brunette. Is that brunette when it's black, right? I think. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Come on, right?
Come on, right? Yeah.
Crazy game. Well, now you can see some of what Tomorrow can really do in the full game. Hideo, give us a little bit of context. You don't even want to spoil much.
Oh, context.
What
Well,
are we seeing there
let me
about
reiterate
Tomorrow's
and see what he said about the
まあ
context
サムエル
again.
するのはちょっと問題あ
What
るんです
this
Well,
is.
it's a little problem. She's stronger than Sam.
まあタールが出るんですけど
Well, she has
彼女の
tars
体から
coming out
それ
from
が
her
時間
body,
を進める
and that, precedes the time, right, when something touches.
まあそれぐらいしか
Also, you talked about your collaboration with Woodkid.
Wait, but hold on, wait. Is that a hold on, wait. Is that a retcon or some shit? Hold on, think about that. Is that some sort of did he like? Is that a contradiction in the plot? Because he just said, maybe he said it wrong, but we're gonna have to see in Deathstranding 2. He just said that the tar, touching the tar, precedes time. But from what we know, it's the rain and timefall that does it. The tar, I mean, maybe being inside the tar pits. Maybe I'm tripping because I could have swore Sam got tar on his body all the time and on his face when he fights the things, the black things. Maybe I'm tripping.
I believe that's some of your
Maybe I'm
music
tripping.
that we're seeing there.
And he's
right?
repatriated
Oh,
and
no,
drowned in the tar
Yes, it's
before.
Yoan's song, yeah.
He spit up
Tell us a
tar.
bit about what can you tell us about that?
So I don't know.
Tomorrow.
See, he didn't want to talk too much about that, right? What she talk about?
You know what you call like this equipment that can do all these kinds of moves. I
Oh
was
yeah,
so
she's talking about that
jealous.
equipment. Yeah, she nice. She look nice. Okay, let's see the next video, right? This video was not super impressive,
So this is the real
Yeah, she
first
looked
part,
nice.
the tutorial.
but we see him. He playing with the Luna's duck next to him on the
All right,
desk. I
let's,
seen
change
that.
the
I see the
camera
duck.
here.
Okay.
And
あ
that's
そこがサムの
the
隠れ家
goal.
で
It's Sam's hideout.
であっこまで帰りましょ
So
うと
the
いう
first mission
まあ
is
簡
to
単な
go
ミッショ
back
ン
to your hideout. That's simple
まあ
mission,
オープン
yeah?
ワールドなんでどこで
So
も
it's
行
an
けます
open
し
world game, so you could go
それを学
anywhere.
習してもらうと
And I want people
So, yeah, like he says you can go
to,
anywhere, right?
learn the controls. You could go anywhere.
I
So
should
let's
be subscribed anyway, right? I already am. Okay. Listen, now I see shit in the background. I don't have a mouse pointer. I wish I did. This would be the best way. I'll never do this on the PlayStation again. I'll do this on the mouse and keyboard. But you see straight across, there's like stuff over the horizon. So on the top right of the corner box that Kojima's in, you see a couple of structures. That shit looks like a building, right? The top right of the box that he's in, right next to that mountain peak, right between the box and the mountain peak. It's like a couple of buildings right over there, right? It looks like a city back there. And then if you look at the mountain peak immediately to the right of that mountain peak, okay, go over to the right, you see this, it looks like a metal ring, a metal circle sticking out over that mountain peak. You feel me? I can't even zoom in for y'all. But you see that metal ring sticking out over the mountain peak. I hope that's a point of interest. I hope that's an enemy. I hope this enemy is like outside of
move
these
on.
desert
So
spiders,
also changes
desert Cairo spiders that we're going to see. Where they right here?
Guided by
一つの
and the
曲
piano.
I think we
リズム
passed it.
と
So
No, right here. So
we could go
these Cairo desert spiders. I don't know. I hope that it's set up like a. I know it's not an action game, but I wonder how he's going to implement the action. Is it still going to be action restricted to zones and areas that you can clearly avoid? Or is it going to be like action springs up in your face out of nowhere, and then you still can choose to avoid it and get out of it stealthily because now you're in this encounter. But I hope you have the choice after like it's already forced on you, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to have like every action area to be like just an area that I can completely avoid. I hope it's not like that. Number 1 was doing that; it was cool. But if he keep doing that, number 2, that's not cool no more. Like these enemies right here, you can just avoid them. They're standing there right there, but you can walk past them because they're not truly enemies. Now, are there going to be other enemies that are standing around that you can't like you can't completely avoid because they're hostile. I don't think he's gonna do that. But I hope it's like some games like Zelda or some shit or something else where like an enemy just pops up out the fucking ground on you or some shit. Maybe it's like it's nighttime and now like enemies pop up out the ground on you or something like that, or you get dragged to a different
Into them,
world
but
and you
let's
gotta escape
avoid
every
them
time.
for now.
I don't know.
They won't
I
attack
hope
you
he
unless you
does some
attack
shit
them,
like
so
that.
you could just
Because them niggas don't attack you unless you attack them. That's not like bad, but I hope every enemy is not like that.
let's see the movement of the
You see
controller
Baby
here,
Lou?
as you can see.
You
And you
like,
could
yo, I
shoot-
wonder, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I swear, bro. Tomorrow is Lou, bro. Tomorrow is Lou. There ain't no way. It's damn near the same face. Listen though, it's gonna be crazy to like. How the fuck is he gonna animate when Sam falls and he has baby strapped to his chest? Is he gonna fall like
Okay,
in like
Lou is
a
now
in a ball
happy.
position,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
kind of trying to protect the
smiling.
baby? Like the baby gonna
Alright,
fall
let's
flat on his face? Is it game over if you fall on your face? Like how is that gonna work? You take more damage if you fall on your face?
All right, we're gonna cut here because it's
He cut here again, okay, right? And this is the segment that Kojima himself was looking at like, I don't know,
Sounds
bro.
like he's ready backstage, so let's take a look.
Yeah, she's standing there. She's sitting there looking nice, even all the way back there. But listen, anyway, this is the segment Kojima himself was even looking like, yo,
actually the lava is as part of the whales.
like
But anyways,
this is. Remember, this is a delivery game. It's not action because he's seen the action was kind of lackluster. And you see my problem here, right?
so yes,
So
the
he
fire
claims
starts
you
to
can go
spread.
wherever you want. You can approach the objective or the direction
as a
anyway.
sidekick will speak to you too. So
It
there's
looks
this
like
fireworks still
the street
going
is
on,
completely blocked off.
and
Maybe
all these
over there
lavas
to the
are
left,
falling at
past
you.
that tower to the left, behind that
Well,
car.
actually, the lava is
There's a
just
road.
part
Oh,
of
you
the
see that down
whales,
there?
But anyway,
There's like a little alleyway down to the right.
so there's
Right.
this fireworks still going on,
But I'm assuming
and all these
that you
lavas
walk down
falling
there
at
and there's
you.
nothing down there. Maybe it's a box
Well,
down there or
actually,
some
the
shit.
lava
You
is
see
just
down to
part
the
of it.
right. I doubt you can hit that corner and go around or go underground. If you can, that shit'd be so fucking sweet.
The whales,
And like he
but
said earlier too, I meant to say this earlier, right? Because I will chop this whole part out as a YouTube video. That's why I'm talking about shit and you know, going back. Oops. But like he said earlier, he mentioned how the earthquakes and all that sort of shit are a part of the environment, the environmental natural destruction and hazards, whatever the hell you call it, right?
now
So-
you could imagine if this was a snowy
Let him
mountain,
say it.
you get like avalanches.
Right, avalanche.
As
Snowy
you can
Mountains avalanche. Like maybe a Rocky Mountain, it's a bigger rock slide. Somewhere else, you're gonna get floods. I don't know if tornadoes are gonna play effect. He already mentioned forest fires. How big of a forest area are we gonna be in? Is the forestation? Did I say that right? Is that shit gonna be dense? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. So I feel like these
the
environmental
map
factors.
changed. Now you can't go.
The mountain changed. Did it really change?
Now you
Let's
could
see.
imagine if this was a snowy mountain.
Is
you
it
get, like,
is it pre-rendered? I feel like it's got to be pre-rendered to an extent, right? Like not pre-rendered. That's not the right term, but you know what I mean. It's got to be like pre-scheduled. It's got to be like a set piece to an extent. I feel like, right? Like how much is this gonna be natural?
So as you can see, the map changed. Now you can't go there anymore. And Lou is starting to cry because was scared. So let's soothe Lou.
So he said you can't go that way anymore, and then he cut the gameplay. So let me take a look at that peak.
Okay, let's.
Let me take a look at the peak of the mountain post
changed. Now you-
avalanche. See now it looks like now if you're asking me, it looked like you could still go that way, but it did change because now it's like a dip downward, so you'd have to climb down and then start walking. You know what I'm saying? But that's a small thing. Let's look at this action scene again because Kojima himself, like I said, he was looking at the action scene. Look at his face. Not right now,
So
but like
yes, the fire starts.
some of the times.
and all
He's
these
looking at
lavas-
he's looking at the scene like, oh.
You see the
Ain't shit really
warriors,
happening.
we call it, who
But he
is
said
guarding-
this is a stage. If I remember correctly, they said
So Sam goes into this unknown world.
Some other gameplay moments from the game. We're going to skip a little
Let's
bit.
see what he said
ahead,
again.
Right?
He says like a
show another gameplay
predestined
moment, so-
まあ配達
a
の
game
ゲーム
mode or
Yeah,
some
it's a
shit.
delivery
配
game.
達を出したいんですけど
But I want to show the delivery
配達見てるとしん
process.
どいと思う。
But I think you'll be bored
プレイは面白い
watching
と思う。
delivery. Of course,
なんで
playing is fun, but watching is
ちょっと
different.
戦闘シーン
So I brought in like a action scene.
前回クリフっていうのが出てきた
So you remember Cliff, played by Mats in
ちょっとクリ
Deathstranding
フに
1.
重ねてます
So I have a little bit character
で
that
サムが
resembles
謎の
that.
空間に引き込
So
まれて
Sam goes into this unknown
そこ
world,
でのゲームプレイ
and it's a gameplay
で
on that
結構
area.
戦闘なので
So it's a battle
要するに
scene.
クリ
Deathstranding
フに重
1.
ねてます
So I have a little bit character that
サムが
resembles
謎の
that.
空間に引き
character?
込
So
まれて
Sam goes into
That's
this
like
unknown world,
hey, not hey, it's like
and
Cliff.
it's a gameplay
で
on that
結構戦
area.
闘なので
So it's a battle
要するに
scene?
軍が失敗する
So no, he definitely showed
これ
a
So,
mission. This is a mission.
ゲインズっていうその
This is 100% a mission.
and Dolman,
Oh
we
man,
call
so I hope it's not just like one
Look.
encounter and this is not the biggest it gets. Cause it looks like he died here.
they
Like,
call the
let me not skip ahead too much. The
Alright.
boomerang, I like the
think he
boomerang.
won't make a mistake.
I do like the boomerang because it won't just be used here. This is a
Yeah,
part
good
of the
hit.
of Sam. Period. Oh, I froze
ブー
up
メラン
there.
戻ってくるんです
And Boomerang
This is a
comes
part of
back.
just Sam, his kit. So even the way he fought
別の道行ってくださいね
But if you're not good at battling, you could
Snake,
actually
even the way he
sneak
fought
away as
Snake.
well. You could always have that option.
this is Yoshi K playing the game. He's not the
All right,
best.
The Boomerang came back.
He's not that good. So Kojima was even
Yes,
like,
all
yeah,
these
this.
things
Remember, y'all,
flying
this is
around.
not action game.
So we use something
これ
called the
ちょっ
tar
と重たい
cannon.
んですけど
It's a little
こ
heavy
れで火を
equipment,
消せます
but you could distinguish
Hi.
the
消すことができる
and you could, you know,
あ見つかりましたね
oh,
Did you say distinguish?
forest fires. So we use something
これ
called the
ちょっ
tar
と重たい
cannon.
んですけど
It's a little
こ
heavy
れで火を
equipment,
消せます
but you could distinguish
Hi.
the
He said
fire.
distinguish.
山火事もこれで消せ
You
ます
could even put out forest
持
fires
って
with
くの重
this.
たいですよこれ
But it's
That's funny.
very heavy, so you have
He
to,
messed up.
you know, think about when you're carrying this.
これで火を消すことができ
And you
る
could, you know,
あ見つかりましたね
oh, they find you now.
で
The warriors
こ
found
の
you.
タールキャノンで
But
も
this
倒せ
tar
ます
cannon is actually usable as a weapon, so you could shoot the warriors too.
倒しましたねはい
Yep, we got him.
ちょっと火を消してもらって
All right, we're gonna take out.
That shit got
で
leaders.
こっから結構長いの
Okay, from here, it takes
See, he even had to skip ahead because like
あもう分析きました
he thought, okay, yeah, this shit look
Yep,
amazing,
watch
big
out.
set piece.
はい
Is this gonna be the dude's
で
like
こっから結構
backstory?
長い
Maybe not.
Okay, from here, it takes a little while, so I'm gonna skip.
この後もウォリアーズがいっぱい出てき
So
ます
there'll be more
ヒールが
wear it reverse.
あと
Great
バッ
improvement.
クパック
So
He showed that you could put the hat on back.
anti-gravity device.
あれ僕いつも3つぐらい
I always put that 3 so that you know helps my a lot of I could put a lot of weight on my backpack. But okay, this is the of course you could change the colors too. But so this is the equipment this time. We have a lot of things on our back. Let's battle Neil.
And then the dude didn't use any of the equipment. So did he have him playing this shit live? I think he had him playing it live. And he might have made the cutscene go too far, honestly. I don't think Kojima wanted the cutscene to go that far. I gotta look back at his reaction if he had one. Because I did not think he wanted to do to show that the snake guy died in the cutscene. Because it looks like he did. Okay, that we seen this. That's like, you know, opening cinematic.
So
But this is the part I'm talking about, right? It looks like Kojima.
して
And I'm not
we're
saying this for
sneaking
sure.
behind,
まあロープで
and we got him with the rope.
はい倒し
But
ま
it's
した
like, okay, this is stealth. And those dudes were just standing
ウ
there.
ォリアーズ1人倒してます
Yep. All
あ
right.
そうニールが
Oh wait, we see Neil right
気
there.
づかれてないんで撃っちゃい
And
ましょう
Neil's like looking
Kojima's
away.
speaking
So
as if he
let's
doesn't
use an
know
assault rifle.
what's going to happen in this segment, in this scene.
あでも見つかりました
Oh, wait.
ワープしますね
He
はい
warped out.
大丈夫かなはい
All right. We gotta find him again.
I hope this is actually live.
あウォリアーズ首がなくなると突進してくる
Yeah, you need to kind of do a headshot to the warriors to defeat them.
Slow motion. The slow motion shit probably kills it
He's doing good.
sometimes. When it's not the last enemy or some shit. It's just slow motion for the first enemy. And then after, if you haven't killed anybody in a minute,
あ
or if you've
Wait,
been killing
I think
people
he
back to
warps.
back,
タワーの上に
no more
Up at the
slow mo.
tower?
And then after a minute of not killing nobody,
Yeah, and with
the first kill
warriors as
again in
well.
slow
こ
mo.
こから行ってもいいんですけど
That's how that should work.
Okay, where should we
That
go?
should be in
You
slow
could
mo
go
every
anywhere,
second.
so-
I know he's
花火に見
gonna.
とれてるとやられます
Yeah,
He's
don't
gonna make an
be
update for that.
too obsessed with the
He had some
fireworks.
shit
You gotta
like
find a-
similar to that in the
a
first
route.
game. He patched that shit. Let you cancel the animation or completely take the
Okay, I
shit
think
off
they're there.
every time you
So
encountered a
we'll use a
BT.
grenade.
つけようというところですか。はい。
See, and this is the way he's deciding to encounter this fight too. He could have pulled up on
せこい
him.
戦い
Now, if he put
Yeah,
melee
this is
weapons
not
in here for
really
Sam,
cool, right? But it's okay.
あ、ちょっとやばいかもしれません。
Wait a minute. They kind of found him.
あ
Oh my god.
yo, Kojima look crazy. Look at him,
It's
just
okay.
smiling at the camera,
あ、
and he starts saying,
Wait a minute.
"Ah!"
They kind of found him.
He started making a
Oh
sound.
my god.
That nigga face never changed. He said, "Ah!" Started laughing.
Cool.
That nigga
right?
look crazy.
But It's okay.
あ、ちょっとやばいかも
He
しれ
just
ま
like watching a nigga burn in the game.
Found him.
せん。あ
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
ちょっと手こじってますね。
All right.
やばいやばい。
Let's change weapons.
あ、やばいですね。おお。
Oh, that was close.
ニールを。
We need to get Neil though.
やばいやばい。
Well, be careful.
And like he said, it's not super duper intense, and this is not hard. I could tell this is not like one of the hard
Cryptobite.
modes.
Yeah,
I
we need
know.
to take Cryptobite. Sorry for the life.
And this is how the player is choosing to fight this too. So like I said, I would
Hope you're
say
in trouble.
it doesn't look
よしよし。
the best. I mean, not the best. That's the wrong word. That sound a little like crazy, right? But it's not like the most action packed and most intense action. It's not up there with like the best action games as far as action goes. But like
逃げられま
this,
した
like you said, it's not an action game. It sounds like he's trying to make an
Got
excuse.
him.
屋上に。
But I didn't see like yo.
Maybe he went
He said I
somewhere.
think he
Oh,
went
to the
somewhere.
rooftop.
I think he went to the roof, and then he said, "Oh, I don't know where he's at."
ちょっと苦戦し
Like, bro,
ました
you just said he's at the roof,
Is struggling.
and he said you don't know where he's at. I think the translator was getting a little, you know, he was just stuck a little bit. He's saying the wrong
Because
things.
it's, you know, AI. I don't know where they're gonna go.
Might it be worth getting up close and personal with them?
まあタワーの上なんでちょっと
Probably
You get the shoddy
up
banger.
the tower, so we're gonna go find him.
He said, I think he's up the tower. Nigga, nah, you fucked up. Okay, listen. Anyway, let's fast forward a little bit so we can get to the end of this video.
や
Like I said, the player is kind of trash. He's throwing smoke grenades out. He's messing with the shotgun up close. I feel like something that will make this feel like it flows better. Give Sam a melee button with the weapons out,
Well, that was good. We got him.
and just like in general. Period.
Yoshige!
Oh, and Neil's right there, so we need to get Neil.
Yeah, right. You made it seem like y'all thought that was Neil.
Yoshige! Uh-oh.
よっしゃ
Well, that was good. We got him.
Yes. Yoshige!
あ
Oh, and Neil's right there, so we need to get Neil.
That niggas thought that was Neil the first time.
Well, you know, the thing about smoke grenade is they can't see you, but we can't see them too.
で逃げました
All right, I think we got him.
で今度はどうするんですか
All right, what are we gonna do? What are you doing?
あこれグレネードピストルという
It's called the grenade
ハ
pistol.
ンドガンを入れ
So
る
it's
ホルスターがあるんで
like a
荷物に
handgun,
しなくても
so you don't have to package it. You could put it in your holster, so it's really good.
あ
A small
ちょ
gun.
っとせこい戦いが
Yeah, it's a,
Nice.
yeah.
See, like he could have
Yeah, it's a
been using that in the
little
beginning
cheating
if he
in a
wanted
way. I
to.
mean, like, not cool. It's not like how you.
I
really
don't know. I
win a
feel like he
battle,
should have
but anyways.
chose. I feel like he thought it might go better because he had the dude play it a couple times, but this dude is still trash. And he's not doing it. He's not making it look like
あまあちょっと
exciting.
近づくんですね、はい
You
All
feel
right,
me?
we're gonna go.
But as somebody who played the first one,
あいや
more action like this, we got more weapons. Okay, all that sort of shit.
Yep, I
This is
think
pretty
we got him.
good. I hope the
Okay, we'll
AI,
change the
I hope the AI reacts a little better than they look like they do. But then again, that's like
いたいた
I said, it's on
There he
easy
is.
mode. It looks like easy mode, so I wouldn't expect them to act like the perfect AI. You feel me?
Getting him.
また
Oh, he kind of warped out.
で
All right, where do we head
あ
now?
の方にオドラテクで
He said he kind of warped out, and the nigga's right there, bro.
また
Oh, he kind of warped out.
He teleported twice.
All right, where do we head
あ
now?
の方にオドラテクで方向わかります
And you can actually check the Ultra deck to see where he is or he warped to. So we're gonna go in that direction.
ちょっと気をつけていきましょうね
All right, I think we know where he is.
はいちょっとピンを
Probably in the graveyard area.
まあもうニールしかいないと思うんで
And it's only now Neo. It's a face
I
off
mean,
with
it's nice though. This
Oh,
shit
there
is
he
nice.
is.
かわいそうに
Yeah, we could.
Like as far like if you're judging this, if you look at this and kind of judge it as far as like a third,
Oh, he walked
some other
away.
type of third-person action shooter goes, or some shit like, you know, it's not that. But you heard that little scream somebody did, whoa, because he that nigga
he
swung the
walked
knife.
away.
Yeah, that swing was way too slow. Yo, look at Kojima's face, bro. Look at his face.
With,
まだ見つかってない
oh, there he is.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Yeah, we could.
He would lock in.
Neo.
Looking at this shit. When that knife
walked
swung, look
away.
at his face when the nigga Neil swung the knife. He's like, no, I'm patching that shit. I'm going straight home. I'm about to patch this motherfucker right now. That shit about to be faster. Yo, look at his face, bro. Look at it. Nah, I'm going home and updating that shit. He's about to swing 10 times faster now. Like, that's exactly what his face is saying. He's like, nah, bro, I'm still fixing that shit when I go home.
あいたいた
The game come out this month, sir. It's an update. It's gonna be an update.
Yes, we got him.
Day one patch, nigga.
危なかったですね
And
Oh,
this
that
is
was
a
a
mission,
close
bro.
call.
I don't think we were supposed to see this full end of the cutscene. If we were, well, I mean, thank you, Kojima. I thought this character was gonna be like, I mean, I don't know. It makes me feel like he's not gonna last as long, but I don't know what point in the game this is. But still, like, it looks like he fucking died. Nigga took off the bandana, went back to normal.
Did he say Nirvana? Is he implying?
But he might not be dead though. These niggas are like supernatural, bro. He's probably not dead at all. It looks like it, all right, but nigga probably could be.
はいちょっとここまで
Okay, up to here.
No more. What'd you guys think of that? I know it's never easy for a creator after spending
And why
so
he
many
say
years
that?
building a game to finally just show the raw gameplay.
I know
like
it's
that.
not easy to show the raw. He's trying to like. That's why people don't like this nigga, right? This is why people don't like him. He do like little shit like that. Some people probably don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Listen, you hear like he just showed his game. He could have just said, "All right, guys, that was the new gameplay. How'd you like it, oh Kojima?" And then start asking him questions. He had to say all that little pampering bullshit. Like, I know it's never easy for a creator after working on a game for all these years to show the raw footage. Nigga, the game come out this fucking month. What are you talking about? Yeah, of course it's raw footage, nigga. This is what he chose to show. If it's lackluster, it's fucking lackluster. I'm not saying it's entirely lackluster, but yeah, Kojima even said, like, he's about to say it too. Like, yo, I just want to remind y'all, this is, this is a delivery game. Because I think he kind of got it. He kind of felt what this nigga was saying.
Easy for a creator
It's
after
like, bro, why you
spending
trying
so
to
many
kind of
years
like
building a game to
you trying to put
finally just
pads
show the raw gameplay
and protection pads on my shit? Like, nigga,
that in an
just let them
unfiltered
receive
way
that
for
shit,
the
nigga.
audience, a live stream.
And you're doing
so
it in
thanks
front
for
of a
doing that.
live audience in a live stream, nigga. Everybody does that. What the fuck are you talking about? Every nigga in history, and this is not Kojima's first time doing that either. What the fuck is he talking about? That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's why people don't like this nigga. I still fuck with him,
Well,
but that's
one
stupid.
note.
He got Kojima's nuts in his mouth.
The delivery game. Okay, don't forget that.
今回はまあ
You heard him?
まあちょっと注意事項
Well, one note.
配達のゲームなんで
It's a delivery game. Okay, don't forget that.
See now, if they was backstage and he said that to him, And he just showed him that shit personally. He said, "Oh my God, Kojima, well, listen, I know it's hard for you to show this to me right now because, you know, it's in this raw stage." And he would have been thinking, like, nigga, this shit come out this month. He would have yoked him up probably.
今回はまあ
But this time,
So, nah. Like, he would have yoked him up, like, listen here, nigga.
of weapons and things like that in the game as well. So if you want to battle,
You talking all that shit, nigga. What you say? Listen.
the game is about to connect the world, right? So
No, but I don't know why he had to say that like that. Like, come on, bro. That's the end of what I got to show, though, I think. Like, what she got to say? I see her pop up in the joint. I stop.
A friend come over and help me play it.
Yoshi
Like,
Cat.
she talking about she got hired. Okay, yeah. We ain't gotta listen to nobody else talk about they got hired. I just wanted to see what she had to say. She nice. She looked nice. Okay. But I think I'm gonna end the video here. Geoff was just
Finally just show the raw gameplay like
Gleeking.
that in an unfiltered way in front of the audience.
slurping on Kojima's. The whole joint.
yeah,
まあまあ大した
Look at him. Look at him smiling. Ha ha ha.
Even if featuring by some,
大したもんじゃない
it's nothing really.
it's not. It's amazing. It's my favorite.
Nah, bro. Get this nigga the fuck off my screen. He said, ha 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 ha.
Well, we'll be listening next weekend. Speaking of the soundtrack,
Where that one joke? He said some corny ass joke. I can't even find that shit, bro. But listen, I think I'm in this shit here, cause like there's nothing else to go off of.
Just his
Like-
storytelling and the music and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
when it comes
storytelling, the
together,
music.
I couldn't believe what I was
It's
seeing.
amazing.
Everything was beyond imagination.
This is beyond imagination.
本当にありがとうございます。
Yeah,
I'm so
arigato.
proud to be a part of
Yes,
this
yes.
thing.
Okay, anyway. That wraps it up for me. What y'all think about Death Stranding 2, man? I think I'm getting this shit regardless. I might wait. This is my only choice, right? I might wait. Because I was gonna pre-order it. But at the same time, you can't trust no man out here, bro. I can't trust nobody. I can't, even if it's Kojima, I can't just trust him because he's Kojima. I might have to get, but then again, I might just pre-order this motherfucker, bro. I don't know. I might not give a fuck. So I don't know. That's the choice I got. Like, should I pre-order it? Should I wait? Because I know people are gonna have their hands on it like the day before. You know what I mean? So I could watch other people talk about certain things without spoilers and talk about the changes. Because like, am I really getting Death Stranding 2? Or am I getting Death Stranding 1.5? I don't think that's not what I think. It's just there is a question though. Like a lot of games, they drop a sequel. That shit ain't sequeling. You know what I'm saying? It's just continuing a little bit. So I want to see if it's really a sequel, if they continuing a little bit with DLC. Because this shit, like, as far as everything else go, cutscenes, graphical fidelity, the set pieces, niggas got all this new mechanics as far as nature shit goes. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed Death Stranding 1's gameplay loop. And y'all gonna see me play that shit on stream before the 26th. Because I'm going to have a new controller in the mail, so I won't be stick drifting into the death that strands, right? So, with that being said, I fuck with the first game. I think I'm gonna fuck with this one. The changes are expected to be nice, but how many changes are there? Is it that much of an evolution? It looks like it from what I saw in the past, even just as far as, because like you said, it's not an action game. People don't get that. The action segment that we saw that looked like, you know, lackluster, and that's why Geoff had to come out and bring out his pillows and say, "Oh, oh my God, haha, I know it's hard for you." Nigga, everybody do this, bro. This ain't his first time doing this. That's why he said, bro, like, let's just note the fact that this is a delivery game. Like, he's stuck, he's on that delivery game shit. This is the type of game he's
Go
making.
in that direction.
It's a delivery game.
ちょっと
So, yeah. The action is there. It's more action. If you played the first one, it's more action. But is it going to be the type of action you would expect from from Stellar Blade or like Nier Automata or some Devil May Cry or even like, I don't even know, like it's going to be closer to Metal Gear. It probably won't even be Metal Gear action at all either. Like, I'm going to keep it real with you. It's not going to be Metal Gear action all the way. But it's more action in this game. That the game that is the fucking delivery game has more action in it. And then on the other side of things, the delivery, all the other shit, the back and forth, the walking, the going from A to B, the environmental strategic shit, all of that, that's going to be amplified too. Mans is going to be navigating
player.
earthquakes. Earthquakes. Like this nigga made procedural music. It's generating music. If you walking up a mountain, you gonna hear the beat climbing with you. Like literally, the beat is climbing with you. Do-dum, do-dum, do-dum. You gonna hear the drums. You start sliding down a landslide, it's probably getting crazy. Some crazy shit pop up. Them black motherfuckers that sound crazy. I'm like, listen, chill. I'm not saying it like that. But I'm talking about the BTs, the Deathstranding, the black goo, the tar niggas pull up on you. You might hear some sinister shit playing. I don't know. It might get spooky. It's gonna get spooky. I don't know. But I do know this game gonna be hot regardless. And I don't know if it's gonna have the action people want from an action game, because it's not an action game. That's what I'm trying to say. Long story short. But I'm done beating around the bush. I'm about to go play Devil May Cry and die over and over again. So I'm out.